Only kidding, guys. You know what time it is. It's whole time. Let's get on with it. Okay, post-haul full time. So I still have one or two parcels still in the post. So I'll cut to those when they come in. But I want to start filming now because of time constraints. So there's a lot to get through, so let's get underway. Hello, by the way. Not my usual intro, I suppose, but there's just a lot to get through. So I'm going to kick it off with DVDs, with the Blu-rays, and separate to collector's editions. So starting with Dog and Scissors. A bit too close to the camera there. So Dog and Scissors, this is a Madman set from Australia. Watched it on Crunchyroll. It's alright, it's not bad, I suppose. It's tilt that back a bit. It's kind of like this dude gets kind of like reincarnated as a dog, if I recall correctly, or something like that. And basically his master's this really psychotic girl on the cover, quite gorgeous looking girl. Yeah, very expensive in America, on a Madman sale, pretty damn cheap. Next we have Blade and Tempest. I believe you can buy this in the UK. I believe MVM licensed it. I haven't seen it, but I have heard of it. But as cheap as it was, I obviously picked it up. Madman sale has an awful lot on their sale that is damn cheap. So why not? Outbreak Company. This was a series I wanted to pick up for a while. I could pick it up from America for Blu-ray, but it's quite expensive on America for Blu-ray, so I decided to pick up. I decided to wait for the MVM deal of the week, where it would come down to a tenner. This came down just over the Christmas period, and when I saw it, I was like, "Yep, picking that up," because I did want it. Unfortunately, we don't have it on Blu-ray, but the Blu-ray is a bit too much for my liking. I mean, I enjoyed the show, but if I can pick it up for a tenner over like a 30-40 pound Blu-ray, you know, you save money. Persona 4 Golden, the animation. Now, if you guys know me, I love me some Persona, in particular Persona 4. The Golden animation really isn't all that great, not to mention it only has the Japanese voice actors. You can buy this from America on Blu-ray, but it's hella expensive because it being Aniplex. My opinion of Persona 5 the Golden animation, it's just basically the events that weren't implemented in the original game, as well as Marie. It's okay. I mean, if it was definitely the English voice actors, I definitely would be a lot more happy with the purchase. Well, I say with the series, but it was dirt cheap, decided to pick it up. Why not? I love me a bit of Persona. Next, we have Prison School. This is the live action from Australia. This isn't licensed anywhere else, and I like Prison School. Prison School's alright. Again, dirt cheap. I do like a bit of live action when it comes to anime. I'm not as like ruling out live action. I do kind of like some live action adaptations. So as cheap as it was, decided to check it out. Why not? And yeah. Do bear in mind that the Australian DVDs are region 4. Oh, that's back artwork. I didn't even know it had back artwork. It's like a mini poster. I didn't even know that. Just checked it because it was rattling. Next, we have Seiyu's life, voice actor's life, basically. Can you watch this on Crunchyroll? I think you can. After watching Shirobako, I kind of like the idea of watching animes like this. It seems like a very interesting placement to watch an anime inside the anime industry, about an anime inside the anime industry. My only gripe is that it came a little broken, a bit cracked here. But the fact that they were as cheap as they were, and top it off, I didn't even have to pay customs on this, which was pretty good. I was quite happy. Do bear in mind though, that might be accountable because of how much I purchased, because there's a lot here from my head from Madman. But Seiyu's life, pretty cheap. Decided to check it out. I saw the first couple of episodes. I thought it was alright. I like the setting and whatnot. So, and the last of the DVDs here we have Sunday Without God. Or was it Sunday Without God? Plate series. I'm not sure if you can pick this up on Blu-ray. I'm pretty sure you can't pick this up in the UK. I read the blurb and it's only kind of interesting. So again, for as cheap as it was, I decided to pick it up. It is by Sentai, so it probably will have a Blu-ray release. But yeah, decided to check it out because why not? Cheap. So here are my DVDs. Let's move on to Blu-rays. Oh boy, do we have a lot of Blu-rays. So kicking it off, Blue Spring Ride. Essentially the kind of like a polar opposite version of Say I Love You. If any of you have seen Say I Love You, I do quite enjoy that series. This is just basically the alternate version. Yeah, quite like this series. Quite like it. Been meaning to pick it up for a while. Back on the Madman train. Codebreaker, another Blu-ray. Again, dirt cheap. Never seen it. I've heard semi-good things about it. The good thing about any of you that still haven't bought from the Madman sale, excuse me, the Blu-rays from Australia are region B, so you don't have to worry about region coding. Really happy to pick this one up. Day of Life Season 2. This is hella expensive in America. I managed to pick it up from the sale for like £5 when like from America I'm looking at like 40 plus, 40 to 45, which is nuts when I pick this up for a £5 and it's region B. Quite like Day of Life. Quite happy to pick that up. Here's an eBay purchase for From the New World, Shinsa Kayori. There are problems with the MVM release, something to do with the second disc from part 1. Apparently, it's in certain Blu-ray players it won't work. So I was very adamant on picking up the US Sentai Filmworks release. I just didn't pick up the collection because the collection was a bit more expensive, and I managed to pick up these two for a bargain. So I have the original collection releases from Sentai Filmworks, and yes, it works on my PlayStation and my Blu-ray player. So if you're going to pick up Shinsa Kayori, try to get the US release. Carrying on with eBay, here we have Infinite Stratos, Season 1 Blu-ray. I like Infinite Stratos. I would love to pick up Season 2, but the Season 2 Blu-ray is stupidly expensive from America, because it only has the premium edition. But I saw this cheap on eBay. I think I picked this for about £20. In the UK, you can pick this up on DVD. Infinite Stratos, it's a good like harem show with mecha combat and a lot of fan service and romance and yada yada yada. Even comes with a soundtrack, which I'm a little disappointed with the soundtrack. I thought the soundtrack would be a bit more extensive than what it is. You guys can see here, if I put it in the light, the soundtracks up here. For the listings, there's only like 10 tracks. I have lyrics. I'm guessing that might be for some of the tracks in the anime or the OP or something like that. I'm not quite sure what this is for. It does have the track names on the soundtrack. So pretty disappointed with the soundtrack, but I'm quite happy to have the release on Blu-ray as it is anyway. Moving on, we have Is This a Zombie on Blu-ray. I actually put it. There's season 1 and season 2 on for bid on eBay. I didn't manage to win season 2. I won season 1 though. That's why it is still sealed. It was an opportunity to own Is This a Zombie on Blu-ray instead of DVD, because you can buy the DVD here in the UK. Region A Funimation, so it probably is region locked. Fun show, definitely a fun show, fun comedy if you haven't seen it. Quite enjoy Is This a Zombie. And the first stack is an Animatsu set. Is it wrong to pick up Girls in Dungeon? No, it's not. So this was the only set that I didn't cover because no one's done some people have done an unboxing on it. It's the only reason why I haven't done an unboxing on this one, but I do indeed have it for another Animatsu limited edition release. So right side round. Does you want to pick up Girls in the Dungeon? Next stack. And when I stack, I literally mean stack, because here we're walking into the Monogatari series. So I have all the Monogatari. So to knock this down in a nutshell, Bakemonogatari is the first season. I've seen it. A lot of people don't quite understand what the gist with Monogatari, and to be honest, I kind of don't. I did enjoy season 1 for what it was. It's definitely something a bit more unique of a show I've seen, especially animated by Studio Shaft. And some of these arcs do sound quite interesting, but as you people that if you know the Monogatari series, there's certain names to the Monogatari series, and there's no correlation in which order you watch them. Like season 2 has many different arcs, and season 3 has many different arcs. Although season 3 isn't currently fully released here in the UK. So kicking off, hopefully in order, I do believe. Nisei Monogatari is the follow-up over Bakemonogatari. I've already got it and already seen it. Picked it up last year. This is the collection, which is a 2D set in a normal Hammerei case. Got Nisei Monogatari, Neko Monogatari Kuro, so black. These are all like 4 episodes a piece, 4 or 5 episodes a piece, which are quite expensive for what it is really, because you're looking at like $18.99 pretty much for the majority of these, although I did get a 20% off, so it come down to about £15 a piece per these Blu-rays, which is still expensive for 4 episodes pretty much, but Monogatari is kind of interesting. I do recommend checking it out before you splurge like I have, because the Monogatari is easily the most expensive purchase out of everything I have here in per series wise. It probably is actually the most expensive series I own now, over Kill la Kill as a collective, but as a single box set, Kill la Kill is still the queen, or king if you prefer. No, it would be queen because of Ryoko, sorry. Monogatari, Neko Monogatari Shiro, white, which is the follow-up of black, and begins Kuro ends season 1, Shiro starts season 2, and again, single disc, 5 episodes. These do have alternate covers as well, which is kind of nice, but I do like the contrasting spines, so it's kind of nice, unfortunately, because the alternate covers are just a blank black spine, which is a bit unfortunate. I do kind of like the colour coding. Following that, we have Kabuki Monogatari. Just going to skip through these, 4 episodes. Otori Monogatari, 4 episodes. Oni Monogatari, 4 episodes. Koi Monogatari, try and get in the light. Oh, this one's 6 episodes. I do quite like the artwork there, that's quite nice. Hane Monogatari, 5 episodes. So this is besides Bakemonogatari, try and get these all in line with each other. This is the entirety of end of season 1, and this is all season 2. Season 3 is yet to be released here in the UK. Sorry, I'm going to say US now. Here in the UK, because we share the Hanabi author. It's yet to come out. No news of it coming out, but we do have a few of season 3 out. But until it gets fully released, I'm sticking with season 1 and season 2, and obviously to see whether I like it or not. Because I've seen Bake was good. Let's find out whether the rest of it is any good. So, third stack. Kicking it off, we have the poison of the anime industry here in the UK, Kaze. We have Marduk Scramble? Oh, Marduk Scramble. First, the 3 films of Marduk Scramble. I got interested when it was recommended alongside Psycho Pass and Ghost in the Shell. I have seen the first 2 movies. It's alright, it's not bad. It's basically about a girl who got used and was left for dead. Gets revived, so to say, and with the help of some sort of doctor and secret weapon kind of thing, I'm not quite sure what to call him, kind of trying to take back revenge kind of thing, sort of. He's a big problem for a lot of people, and she's the one that they're going to choose to go and fight back at him because she has a pleading case and a bit of a history with him. My love story, so I've done an unboxing on this, not much to say on this. Another Animenz limited edition, quite happy to pick that up as cheap as I did. Stepping back into the Madman territory, here we have Kanon Season 1. This is episodes 1 through 14, and unfortunately they didn't have, when I was buying it, I didn't realise this was Collection 2 of Season 2. I thought this was Collection 2 as in the second half of Season 1, just to find out it's not actually the case. So I have Collection 2 of Season 2 but not Season 1, so yeah. Oh well. Sankarea Blu-ray, you can buy this on DVD here in the UK. Same with Kanon actually, I think you can buy that on DVD here in the UK. Sankarea, again, it's a zombie show. The ending's a bit rubbish. It's about basically the protagonist is obsessed with zombies. He witnesses this girl dies and brings her back from the dead. Kind of like basically his girlfriend, I believe, or something like that. It's been a while since I've seen it. Again, dirt cheap Blu-ray, can't really complain, I guess. Check it out if you want to see another zombie show, because there's not enough of them in anime, in my opinion. You know, zombies are a massive genre in the Western audience, but for some reason in Japan it just doesn't seem to be the case, especially in its animation. Here we have School Life. Again, did an unboxing on it. It's another Animenz set, probably the prettiest Animenz set in my opinion that I've seen. So School Life, we're doing an unboxing on that. And here we have a box set that I've been meaning to pick up for ages, and it's a US set, and I managed to pick it up from WoW HD. I didn't manage to I managed to escape import charges and whatnot, and was happy for the price that I got it for. I'm not sure if it's ever going to be released for the UK, because there have been a few rumours. I don't have anything to back that up though, I've just seen what's on the forum, but apparently there are a few rumours that this may eventually come. Depends who picks it up. But that is Higurashi no Naku Koroni, When They Cry. Really messed up horror show. If you want a bit of horror, Higurashi is where it's at, and this collection contains the entirety of Season 1, Higurashi no Naku Koroni, and then, which is across 4 discs, and then Higurashi no Naku Koroni Kai is across another 4 discs, which is the second season, and then we have Ray, When They Cry Ray, which I haven't actually seen. So yes, how many minutes is this? All 55 episodes, 1400 minutes, and I think I paid something like 68 quid for this. Really good price for what it is. Really screwed up, messy horror show. If you want a bit of horror, definitely is a show worth checking out. So, with the Blu-rays down, now moving on to collector's editions. So collector's edition wise, I'm going to go through the ones that I've already done unboxing on. Here we have Hyoka. Picked this up on the unboxing code sale that Anime Limited had. This is one of those box sets. I obviously didn't unbox on it, so I won't linger on that too much. And the other one is Persona 3, the movie collection. Very nice full box with all 4 movies. Again, watch my unboxing video on that, because do understand that when this actually fully hits retail, it won't look like this, it won't release like this. But this escaped the original Christmas haul, so it will be in this haul video. So Anime Limited's Persona 3 movie collection. So, but it will not release like that. Please understand that when Persona 3 releases, it will be with the single Blu-ray only, and each Blu-ray will be sold separately. So what I haven't shown, yeah, you can see that there. So beginning off with the collector's editions, here we have Alot No Zero. There should be a video about this soon, if not already, detailing my opinions about Alot No Zero, at least season 2. Comes in an art book. Here are the discs. They've got that crappy clasp on the side as well. Bit of a dodgy design for these collector's editions. I'm kind of glad they scrapped it and never kept with it. It keeps it in place during transit, which is, you know, very nice. But if you don't know what you're doing with the clasps, you know, you can't help but feel that you're potentially going to break it. So Next we have an American set. Here we have K, the Viz Media set. I've seen these pop up a bit lately on eBay. Managed to pick this up quite cheap. Very nice foil reflective box, as you can probably see. Very nice reflective box. Comes with a standard Blu-ray Blu-ray case with the series on in the DVD combo pack with Blu-ray. A lovely art book. I believe also it comes with some interviews and whatnot. If you want to have a look at the back there on the Blu-ray exclusives. So interview with Kanon, English cast interview, K-Day convention panel, preview episodes and whatnot. So lovely little box set, very nice, shiny for the price. Again, eBay. Moving along with Anime Limited's post sale, we have Nadesica. Again, there's an unboxing on this on YouTube, hence why I haven't done one. Comes with some stickers, some art cards, as well as the standard Blu-ray Blu-ray cases. I haven't actually seen this, but I have heard it's pretty good, although I have heard the film is kind of crap. At least from what I've heard. But the series is pretty good, but the movie's kind of meh. Moving along, Prison School. So we had Prison School earlier, the live action. I also managed to pick up Prison School. That actually shows up on the camera pretty well, actually, surprisingly. Jiggly. Comes in an art book, digipack. Honestly, I'm glad I didn't pick this up from release because it's actually quite disappointing. I think the release is quite bare bones, although the lithogram, is it a lithogram? Lenticular art card, isn't it? The lenticular art card is actually quite nice, quite like that design. And last but not least, for the collector's editions, here we have Love Alive. Here is from the Madman sale. I have picked up the entirety of Love Live, so season 1, season 2, and the movie. This box set is actually for the movie. When you buy it, it will come with the movie and a filler box with art cards. I think that's it actually, just art cards and just to fill out the space. The whole emphasis is to that space, so you can store the entire series in there. So Love Live you can buy in the UK from MVM, but again on sale from Madman it was cheaper to buy from Madman. Each set gives you a booklet and a normal DVD case with the Blu-ray and DVD for both seasons 1 and season 2. Both have 13 episodes apiece. The actual art box itself is a flimsy cardboard box. It's flimsy. It's not hardback or anything, just so you guys know. The actual art box is, well, I'm not sure if that's actually chipboard to be honest. It's definitely a bit more sturdier. Yeah, it's definitely more sturdier. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, add the nice art box to put it in if you buy the movie along with it. So that's season 1 and season 2, and then I obviously picked up the film, which is, again is the same deal. Comes with the booklet and the actual Amaranth case, and yeah, comes with a nice little art box that you can use to store the rest of the series in. If I can actually get this book back inside its case. Un momento. There we go. Which goes back in. Like so. So, Love Alive. I know I'm saying it weird. You also have the little logo on the top, and our technical specs on the bottom. So yes. Okay, so this is just an on the back end because these were purchases from eBay that I was waiting to get in to finish off this collection. I still have 1 or 2 things coming from eBay, but they might get their own separate unboxing, which is perfectly fine. But I want to bring this video to a close so you guys can actually watch it. So on the last back end of what else I bought, first up, Sound of the Sky, Nozomi Entertainment US Blu-ray release. Sound of the Sky, I have particular interest in. Something to do with war and music. Not quite sure what it's about. I understand it's supposed to be a pretty good show. It is a US box set. It's Region A, animated by A1. Picked it up cheap from someone selling portions of the collection off, and this was in it. And I wanted to pick this up for quite a while and got it for a good price. So, same to the sky. All these are to do with the same person, by the way, so all these are just pretty much cheap and US sets. Next up, we have Ghost Hound. I believe Ghost Hound's a horror, I think. Production IG. I heard a few good things about it. Also Region A. Yeah. Decided to pick it up, why not? Good things about it. The next one, I kind of had a reason behind when I looked into it. Tamako Love Story. Again, while it was cheap from the person that was selling it, again, Region A, Region 1. It is a Blu-ray and DVD combo pack. 2 reasons why I picked this up. 1, because it was KyoAni, and 2, the same director that worked on A Silent Voice also directed this, which was Naoko Yamada. So when I found out that it was KyoAni and it was her directing it, I thought it probably worth picking up just to see what I do believe this came before A Silent Voice, so to see some of her earlier work, just out of interest. And then we get to the big one that I've wanted to pick up for a while, and I never got round to because of how expensive it was, and just finally getting round to wanting to dump money on it. And to be fair, I mean, from the US, if I was to buy it from the US, it would be the most expensive set I would buy, been bought to current date, and that is Kimi ni Todoke. From the US, I'd probably easily spend about £150 on this or so. Kimi ni Todoke, From Me to You. It's an NIS America set, and I have volumes 1 and 3 on standard, and then volume 2 in premium because that's how he was selling it. It's a romance by Production IG, and what I like about these romances from studios that don't normally do romances, they tend to do a really damn good job. I mean, look at After Love Like the Rain or something like that from Wit Studio this season. That's I actually quite like the aesthetic, but also B, the actual show itself. So it is a Blu-ray combo pack, a DVD combo pack. So Kimi ni Todoke Part 1. I'll get to the premium edition in a second. The premium edition comes in 2 thin packs, containing Volume 1 and Volume 2 of Season 2, or Part 2, I guess, to Season 1. Yes, that's great. And then Volume 3, which is technically Season 2. The total episode count, I believe, is 36, 37. And it's one of those romances where it doesn't get where you want it to be until the end. So you want these 2 characters to get together, Sadako and whoever this other guy is, I can't remember. They actually don't get together until at the very end of the anime, so it's one of those romances. And then, to put on emphasis of scale, this is NAS America's premium edition sets. So I mean, like a Blu-ray, normal DVD comparison. If I can get my hand out of the way. These things are pretty fucking big. They're pretty huge. So this thing sits at the top of my bookshelf. But this is the NIS America premium edition of Volume 2, because I understand Volume 2 is still readily available, but like all the other ones aren't. It's very nice, actually. It makes me want the other premium editions. And it comes with a huge book. So yeah, that will conclude the haul that I have. This post 4 haul. I will put a picture in. I'll even put a comparison in compared to the Christmas haul, and you guys can see, obviously, that's a lot of anime. There's a lot to watch. It's been a huge haul and probably the biggest one yet. My first ever haul was back in April 2015, 14, and that was before I even started doing YouTube. But if you check out my collection video from last year, you'll see the actual first haul I ever did. So to see this compared to that, it's quite nuts. I'll put a comparison shot if I can in. But yes, post 4 haul, 2017/18. I don't think I'm going to top it. I honestly don't. But we'll see, because an awful lot was spent here. An awful lot was spent here. I'm not sure if I'm ever going to top it. We'll see. I'm still waiting for the next box set to top Kill la Kill as well. Maybe this year something can beat it. Who knows? But I'm looking forward to another year of collecting and hopefully looking at some more haul potential at the end of the year with sales. So that was my Pulse 4 haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know what you've bought over the Christmas period, and if you did buy anything over the fall period, or over the sale period of January. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed my anticipated video, and yeah, thanks for checking out my videos, and as always guys, take care, have fun.